girl Riri, also known as Rihanna, she's now officially a billionaire. Woo woo.
Woo woo question mark.
I
And
believe
so Forbes, which is like billionaire watch essentially, like they crunched the numbers, whatever they say, and it turns out that what is it? Rihanna is
it's probably from Fendi for sure.
oh, it certainly
The
is.
Fenty. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to the luxury goods that she's selling, just like really capitalizing on her brand.
Hmm.
Following in the likes of Oprah, Jay-Z, she's like, yeah, reached the billion. I think she's $1.7 billion. That's what Forbes predicts. And yeah,
Oof.
speaking of Oprah, this makes her the second richest female entertainer behind Oprah. So great for her as an individual in her accomplishments, right? And Rihanna as a musician, we've talked about, did like a lot of things. Like she donated for like COVID
Yeah.
relief. She donated I think
She
she
donated a
sent a lot
shit ton too.
yeah, she sends a lot of money back home to like other like her country and like other like African nations. She does that kind of support. But
Yes.
there's also this discourse online that I think is also very fair and relevant that we shouldn't like, Forbes is going to be Forbes, whatever, and we should like harangue the hell out of Forbes for continuing to do this kind of journalism. But we shouldn't do this song and dance where we celebrate people reaching this incredibly unattainable amount of wealth at the same
Oh
time
yeah,
when we
it's
have
absurd.
no, not just like at the same time when we have like not just rampant income inequality and wealth inequality, because we were talking about that in like the 2000s and the 2010s. Right now, that's been going on for so long and it's been ignored for so long that now you're just getting like rampant homelessness. You're going to like the next
Yeah.
phase of what goes on to that. You're getting people who have housing insecurity. You have people who are not sure where their next meal is coming from, in a country that's only richer and richer and richer. And so like Rihanna's part of that through the fashion industry and like leveraging these like high fashion
Mhm.
brands. She's a part of that, and she like pays back her wealth. And so there is that. And so I'm not even the most mad at Rihanna here per se. Although I think if you get to that point of $1 billion, regardless if you're Rihanna and you're a black woman or you're Jeff Bezos and a white man, that like a lot of that money's gone through ill-gotten gains and you best like get rid of at least half of it. But that's just my personal opinion, not even like something I would legislate necessarily. But you can live rich as fuck for the rest of your life, and you and multiple generations are good at $500 million. You're good at $250 million if you invest that properly. Like there's a point of diminishing returns, and like
100%.
that point of diminishing returns is being felt by the rest of society, by these fewer and fewer people having like a concentrated wealth of income. So hashtag no politics. That's kind of just like a thing about the Rihanna's a billionaire discourse. It's not tearing down a black woman. It's not tearing down a woman. It's not like anti-feminist to say that we shouldn't be.
Anti-system.
Yeah, it's anti-system. That's correct, Sean. We shouldn't be celebrating people getting into the billionaire club at the same time when there's rampant poverty and inequality happening in the United States and in the world.
Exactly.